So, before we get into the really serious business of singing, we need to actually cover the even more serious business of maintaining our instrument. So, for every singer, your instrument is inbuilt, you can't get a replacement. So, it's so important that you look after it really well, that you warm up well, and that you have a very good routine of looking after and maintaining good vocal health as you're performing. So, we're going to go over a few bits regarding vocal health and maintaining your instrument. If you have a pen and paper, it might be worth jotting some of these down, but we will be repeating and introducing some of these again as we progress as well. So initially, really important to rest your voice. There are times that you'll find your voice is strained, that you've been working really hard or talking a lot, or even talking in a very loud setting. There are some techniques I will give you further down the line for projecting your voice, and those will come in really handy. But if you at any point find that you're straining or your voice is feeling tight or tense, it's really important that you rest and relax and ease off a little bit when you're in that position. A really good trick is just to have a good yawn. I think you should do that right now while you're listening. Have a yawn and say your vowels over your yawn if you can. A, E, I, O, U. So you've got a nice open sound, and what's happening here, your vocal folds are opening up nicely. Okay, so your vocal folds open and they're lovely and relaxed. Okay, we will look a little bit more again. You've got a true vocal folds at the front and your false vocal folds at the back. You want them nice and open. So have a yawn. Okay, and open and relax, and you should find that that actually eases off the tension that's in your throat. Now, the second point after resting is to keep your voice hydrated. Now, it's really important, and I know often it feels awkward drinking lots of water throughout the day, but actually if it can become your habit, you'll find it actually benefits you in lots of ways, keeps you really nicely hydrated overall anyway. The National Health Service in Great Britain recommend actually 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. That's 1.2 litres of water. So if you gradually drink water throughout the day, you're hydrating constantly and keeping your voice nicely hydrated. Performance wise, if you've got something coming up like a big performance, or you know you'll be doing a lot of rehearsing, they recommend 4 hours prior to any big vocalizing event that's coming up, drink plenty of waters 4 hours before you sing, and that will have time to work its way through your system and get to where it needs to be to keep your voice fully hydrated for your best quality of sound and performance. Brilliant. Also, gently warming up is really important. So I'm going to take you through a process of warming up that will use some of this. Some of these are additional ones, so literally when you get up in the morning, you can be thinking about warming up your voice. A little bit of gentle warming up is really useful. So we'll start with posture, standing really well, nice and tall, chin level with the ground. Okay, initially we'll warm up our bodies, so that we recommend warming up like a brisk walk or doing something exciting exercise wise. If you haven't got time for that, you can literally just take your right arm, shake it 8 times above your head, take your left arm, shake it 8 times above your head, take your right leg, shake it 8 times, but probably not above your head. Other side, and then 4 4 4 4, then 2 2 2 2 1 1 1 1, just to get the blood circulating. And then we'll do a bit of shoulder rolling, so roll your shoulders backwards. If you feel some popping and cracking there, hopefully it's doing you some good. And don't push if it's painful, but hopefully it won't be. Roll your shoulders forwards. There shouldn't be any pain at that point. And then bring your shoulders up to your ears, good squeeze, and drop them down. Again, shoulders up to your ears, good squeeze, and drop them down. Brilliant. Little bit of breathing, so we'll look at vocal breathing technique. So if you can lean to one side, breathe out all the air that's in your lungs. Take a deep breath in. You should feel half your lungs fill with air. Back to centre, lean to the other side, breathe out all the air that's in your lungs. Take a deep breath in, filling the other half with air. And back to centre, lean forwards, let your arms hang in front of you, a bit like a rag doll. Breathe out all the air that's in your lungs. Take a deep breath in, filling your lungs across your back, and then breathing slowly, bring your arms above your head, opening and widening your rib cage as you do, and then breathe out gently, bring your arms down slowly. Lovely. Okay, so as you'll note, we've not actually done any vocal sounding stuff, so we're going to move on to the vocal bit now. And what I'd like you to do is, can you say the word sing? And we're going to cut the S off and we're just going to say and this is called a siren. So what we'll do, we'll start roughly in the middle of your register, and you're going to use that sound and just draw a little tiny circle and let your voice follow that circle. So you're going to go good. You'll notice I'm doing the cheesy grin thing. Cheesy grin helps. So nice and relaxed. Relax your vocal folds and say It's not meant to sound good. And actually, pulling faces is a really good idea. Apparently, Dame Shirley Bassey once said, if you're not looking ugly when you sing, you're not singing properly. So pulling faces is what we need. So what we're going to do with that, I'm going to take a little bit higher and a little bit lower each time. Okay, so take a little bit higher, a little bit lower, where it's comfortable. Don't push beyond where you're comfortable at the moment. So we're just gently warming up your voice. Okay. You can just gently do that while you're vacuuming the house or tidying up, what have you, just as a little vocal warm-up. Another really handy one is lip rolls, which we use quite a bit. Grab these fleshy bits on your cheeks and just relax. Okay, try a little. Some people who are very clever can do that without, but if you need to squeeze this bit here, I know it sounds odd, and it's one thing that you cannot do if you're smiling or laughing. So nice relaxed face. And again, we'll take it up to the highest, most comfortable part of your register and down to the lowest part of your register. So So that's another one that you can do, as long as you're not too close to other people sometimes. But a nice one just to wake your voice up gently as you're gradually working it in towards doing any talking, singing, or just generally taking part in the day. Another gentle one is some just using that gentle sound. Keep it really soft, keep it really gentle, no pushing, no strain. Again, yawn if there is any strain. Just keep it lovely and relaxed. So let's just try that one together. Keep it lovely and relaxed. If you've had any strain, just keep it gently, gently, gently in the middle of your voice. And again, rest where you need to, and that you should find will be really helpful. So between now and next time, keep yourself lovely and hydrated and do some gentle warm-ups. Maybe have a little hum on your way to the supermarket or whatever you're up to. Brilliant. Have fun. I will see you next time. Take care.